Hello again. You get bored of me soon. Yeah, I've been watching again some videos. Anyway, I watched this one by this guy called. His name's coming up, so excuse me. Um, Wal, Wal. Oh, here we go. Waldemar Januszak. Waldemar Januszak. Who gives a fuck? Anyway, it's pretty close enough. This guy, okay, has opened my eyes to art. I never was. Actually, I've always been an art lover. Like if I see an art, a nice piece of art, it's just like, oh my god, oh that is beautiful, you know. Like the one Monet with the red sun and the grey harbour. Oh, that is just so good. Some of the Rubens, they're just they're just fantastic. Like the way he does the draws the bodies and the skin and the. Anyway, this guy's thing. It's called Perspective. Sorry, it's called Perspective. The show. His I don't know. I've watched about 20 of them so far, and I will watch the 20 of them again. They are that good. But I love people with a passion, and what Voldemort. He's Voldemort. No, Walter. Walter. He does. He's so passionate and smart because you know that it's you have to go to university to know all these artists and paint strokes and mate, I have so much respect for people who can do things that I can't. Like Jackson Pollock. Sorry, Jackson. Maybe you were a great artist, but squiggly, paint, messy paint everywhere. Not that impressed. Blue poles, no, not that impressed. But you get the Baroque art, the Rococo art, the New Impressionists, they're just fantastic. Like Van Gogh's Starry Night. Oh my goodness, you could just I could look at that for at least 3 minutes without getting bored. No, it is fantastic. It's just so beautiful. Some of the artwork, and a lot of the artwork I like is of just country scenes of people bringing in the harvest. Days long gone, days that won't come back, and the looks on their faces and the captured in time. You know, photographs are great, but something about a painting. So I like how many do I like? I like them so many. I like the ones that came out of the impressionist. Did you know the impressionist movement, how they got their name, was derogatory. A critic writes, these people are nothing but impressionists. Oh, thank you very much, mate, for the name. You know, and we're talking about people like Cezanne, Monet, and I think Rembrandt was Rembrandt was around that time. Caravaggio, you know, Michelangelo's beautiful sculptures, and some of the sculptures I've seen is mind blowing. You come in with a big block of marble, and what comes out is another sad thing. Okay, this is art, man. This is Michelangelo's David. Of course, David has his little pee showing. So guess what? They've put a little sash over his parts. Can you believe it? These people nowadays, Have we gone back 40, 50 years to a prudish time? What is it? Handmaiden's Tale. You do not want to offend. Oh my God! And I've always thought, why would God be offended by nudity? Why would God be offended by sex? Right, he invented it. He invented it. Like, I don't believe in God or any of that shit at all because it's preposterous ridiculousness. I always like to look at it this way. Okay, if I go back 50 years, if I get rid of all the nonsense that was written about religion and all the stuff that was written about science, and I get rid of everything that was written before 50 years ago, okay, and I'm trying to prove all my science, bang, experiment. Oh shit, this happened. Yeah, but that was right. Do another experiment. Bang. Oh, yeah, shit, that was right. They get religion. Oh, we have the Son of God here. Well, let's see if we can test that. Can't do that. Oh, someone rose from the dead. No one's ever risen from the dead before in the history of mankind. But, okay, let's see if we can do an experiment where someone rises from the dead. No, not happening. Because you know why? It's bullshit. Science, you can do an experiment, and if it's not true, the experiment will fail. That's all. That's all that'll happen. If you do an experiment on religion, it's going to fail every time. Therefore, it's not factual. It's not true. It's not real. And why you find the need to live your life to... Even if you lived your life to the code of the Bible, for example, Lot's big crime was turning around. She was turned into a big chunk of salt because she turned around. Awful. Totally awful. And then you got the bit about Barabbas and Jesus, and when they said, no, give us Barabbas. Well, Barabbas was a bandit, a hill bandit. He used to rob people and kill people. So you've got this guy and you got Jesus, but they want Jesus executed and not the actual criminal. It just doesn't seem right. And then Caesar going, I'll wash my hands of this. Like, Romans didn't talk like this. Romans didn't act like this. Romans were by the book, by the letter. And anyway, did Jesus Christ even exist? Well, the first gospel was written 200 years after he died. Not one eyewitness was alive when the Bible was written. So there's no one to actually say, I saw him do this. Even though, what's it called? Eyewitness testimonies. Useless. It's been proven scientifically that it's not that good. Actually, Abraham Lincoln won a case when he said to witness, he said to the witness, so how did you see the events that happened on the night of such and such? He says, oh, well, that was a bright full moon and everything was illuminated to the max. And Lincoln said, yes, sir, excuse me, could you repeat that? Are you sure it wasn't a dim half moon that behind clouds and you know? No, Mr. Lincoln, it was a full moon and I could see fully, clearly, everything. So Abraham Lincoln pulls an almanac out. Turned out that it was a quarter moon that night, and his view might have been great. But guess what? He's a liar. So he's a liar. Therefore, all his testimony after that was lies. To Abraham Lincoln. You're truly... No, actually, Roosevelt. The two Roosevelts, Eisenhower, Kennedy, Lincoln. I'm just thinking, you don't really have that many great presidents. I'm pretty sure it's your voting style is so partisan. Oh, excuse me. If you have a voting bloc that's so polarized, without an outlet for a third. Sorry, I'm making my tea. I'm addicted. I love tea. When you have like the progressives in America, it's a whole voting bloc. They're just not represented. They're not represented at all. Like they had Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders turned out to be a feckless asshole. He caved to the establishment. Nancy goes, "Heal, Bernie," and Bernie goes, "Yeah, yes, Nancy. Yes, Nancy. Whatever you want, Nancy." A feckless prick. Like I actually put. I'm not American, so it doesn't really matter. But I actually put my faith in you, Bernie. Thanks a lot, mate. First chance you got, you sold the whole progressive movement down the river. You should have fought, and if you lost, tough. But you stopped fighting, man. I know you got cheated out of the primary and all that, but mate, you could have done it. You just don't have the killer instinct. Seriously, Joe Biden, the man who wrote the mass incarceration crime bill, you could not beat him. You could not beat the person that made 2 million prisoners in America. You couldn't beat him, Bernie. I don't think you tried, mate. I think you were just I don't know. I don't know what you were. Because in the end you were nothing. You did nothing. You achieved nothing. You got people's hopes up. And please, AOC, do not do the same thing. Do not take the playbook from Bernie. He's a loser. Okay, 78-year-old. He's been doing this all his life and he stood for this all his life. Okay, great, but what has he done? What has he achieved? He's achieved absolutely nothing. Great human being. Great human being. Look, compared to Obama, he's Saint Bernard. Saint Bernard. I get it, the dog. But he's Saint Bernie. Because Obama was that bad. If you think you know my politics, you have fucking no idea. You know what? I go for the person. I'm not partisan politics, except for the Australian Labor Party. But, the ALP, we don't have any bad people. We had one nut job, Mark Latham. He came out, I think he lasted a couple of weeks. Our system will not tolerate fuckheads. Your system seems to propel them to the very top. Oh man, I feel sorry for you American dudes, man. And you've got no way out. Your voting system is terrible. You don't allow a third party to realistically compete. Because I go to vote here, and we have sometimes 11 people. 12, 15 people you can rank order vote. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, down to 15. So, or you can just write one. So me, I just, I write one Australian Labor Party, because I'm a socialist, and one for the ALP, and 2 for the Greens, because I want my children to grow up in a planet where they can still breathe. But money ain't that important to me. So the Liberals, which is your Republicans, they hold nothing. They hold no they got nothing I want. You know, they're the sort of people that say open up businesses, to hell with granny and grandma dying. They're just about to die anyway. What's it gonna matter? Oh, it's so bad if someone goes out. If one business goes out of business, oh, that's so tragic. Grandma dying. Oh well, she's old. But one business goes out of business. Oh, the horror, the humanity. But grandma dies from COVID. Well, she was old anyway. What are you gonna do? Lock up, close all the businesses? Yeah. You know what, America? You know what? We don't have it here. We have people walk around, no masks. All the cricket games, all the sporting games are going. All the pubs are open. All the shops are open. You know why? Because in Australia, we believe in a thing called science. Non-partisan science. I know that's hard for you evangelical morons in America who think your God can do everything. If your God could do everything, why don't you pray for a better world every day? Why don't you pray for less inequality? Why don't you pray for everyone to be healthy and live a good life? Because you're inherently a selfish, narcissistic pig. Because the religious people are narcissistic. And I'll tell you why. A narcissist is a person who loves themselves. Okay? You love yourself, if you're religious, you love yourself that much that you think the supreme being of the universe went out of his way to create little old you. Because you're so important, precious. So important. But what about Granny? And Grandma? We've got to open the businesses. We got one person committed suicide compared to the 230,000 people who've died of corona. Well, there's an equivalent exchange there. So what am I saying in the end? Basically, all Americans are fucking idiots, except for the ones that aren't. I think I made a list over here about the guys who I actually respect. Some of the YouTubers I actually respect and listen to. So who do we have here? Oh, and some of these guys are going to go, oh, I don't want to be on the same list as him. Well, Jimmy, Sam, bury that bloody goddamn difference because I like you both. And sorry, Sam, but Jimmy's a progressive. He's the progressive we need. You're the progressive that Sam. You're the progressive that the non-progressives want to see. Jimmy Dore is the one that scares the fucking shit out of them. Anyway, there's this girl. She's a lovely girl. Shoe on head. She's married to Ahmed Skeptic. The cutest. I just want to eat them. They are the most cutest, adorable couple in the history of couples. Tirzu, Swiggity Swoot. If you don't know what Swiggity Swoot is, you don't know what Tirzu is. Tirzu is he ranks like for a video game, and he'll have like a ranking list of these are crappy spiders, these are triple S tier spiders. So I think that's quite a original and good thing. Of course, my man, the man who's taught me a lot, the man who I say to my children, if you want to grow up to be someone, be like this guy. I'm talking about the one and only, the incomparable Joe Rogan. Legend. Smart. He can talk fantastically to anyone. Have you ever seen him fight? Oh my God, he's a whirlwind of a machine. One of my favorites. I'm so glad I found this guy. Jimmy Dore. Jimmy Dore. Jimmy and Steph never change. Jimmy, stay angry, man. Fucking love you, bro. You know, if it wasn't for you, I still would have thought Obama was a half decent bloke. Thank you, Jimmy. Oh, here we go. From Jimmy Dore to Sam Cedar. Now, for some reason, progressives seem to get triggered by each other. I do not know why, when there is literally a million more people that are worse than anything Jimmy might say, anything that Sam might say. So, they're both progressives. They both want, well, how this is progressive, I don't know, but Medicare for all. Seriously, that's progressive. We had it since 1970s. That's progressive for America. The right, you know, you go to hospital. You got insurance? No, get out. If that happened in Australia, oh, Jesus Christ, you'd run every news show in the country. The Young Turks. TYT. Anna Kasparian. Gee, I wonder why Simon likes Anna Kasparian. Yes, it's for all those shallow reasons you think. Lucky husband she's got. John Iandarola, mate, legend, funny, just a great guy. A perfect foil for Anne and Cenk. Cenk Yuga. Seriously, this guy ran for a public office not long ago. How could you not vote for Cenk? Like, they obviously don't know him. Like a progressive's progressive, this guy. He is honest as the day is long. He has started a business. He could work for NBC, CNN, all those bastard things by saying, war is good. We need war. Spend more money on war. You know, he could be like that. Tax cuts for the rich are good. Trickle down economics works. You know, just the usual bullshit Republican talking points, you know. Cenk, you rock. Now, I'm sorry, I forget the other guy's name. He's an African-American guy. You know, I know, man, it's right on the tip of my tongue. I love you too, brother. Oh, love Emma. I bet she's gone to Sam now. Yeah, so, TYT. This is just a funny one. Okay, you know the ones that make little video clips where they say, this guy's an idiot. This guy. Her name's SS Sniper Wolf. I know there's gonna be a few out there go, cringe, Sniper Wolf. She's fantastic. She's funny. She's lovely and fuck off. She's lovely. Okay, she's a really nice person and she makes me laugh. Kurtzagat, Kyrgyzstat, Surtzagat, Nergazat, Kyrgyzstat, Kyrgyzstat. Yeah, Kyrgyzstat. It's the channel of no bullshit science. Oh shit, another one I forgot to put down. PBS Science Show. Okay, PBS Science Show and Kyrgyzstat. You want to learn? You want to get educated? Okay. There's no bullshit in these things. It's just straight up watch them and learn, my lad, learn. Okay, one of my pet hates, it's not my pet hates, one of my hates is stupid people. I don't like stupid people at all. Because they're stupid. And they're people. And I have to interact with them. And it drives me nuts. And a lot of the times they're the most opinionated pricks going. So, stupid people, bite me. An English guy? I thought we'd... Oh, there's two actually. There's another one that's popped to me. Trigonometry. Is great guy. Anti-PC. PC bullshit's getting out of hand. I like Douglas Murray. I think he's very, very cool. Maybe not ultra progressive, but, you know, not bad. Sorry, man. Lex Friedman. I'm sorry if I've got that wrong, Lex. But Lex Friedman, Eric Weinstein, Okay, anyone that says Sam Harris is this and that, grow up. Sam Harris is a scientist. Okay, so my heroes, him, Sam, Richard Dawkins, Klaus. Is it Klaus? Is it Klaus? Oh shit, Richard Klaus. Anyway, something like that. I think a lot of them were termed. Oh fuck it! How could you put them with someone like Squeaky Ben Shapiro? Like Squeaky Ben Shapiro is just full of misinformation and lies. Lawrence Krauss. There you go. It came to me eventually. You dare put Lawrence Krauss and Ben Shapiro and David Rubin and Stephen fucking Crowder in the same list as a dead set scientist? Come on, right wing people, you really are grasping for straws here. Don't worry, half your people are dumb as fuck, and I'd say only 5% really have a brain in their head, and if they ever get to like these are the 95/6s to the 100%ers, if they ever go to the 101%, they're going to become conservative. I mean, sorry, don't become progressive. They're going to become progressive. What's progressive and conservatism? What's the difference? Well, conservatism is people don't want anything to change. Now, these people don't want anything to change are normally landed gentry. Yes, we have that now. The upper class. Yes, we have that now. Basically, people who live in gated off communities have nothing to do with the rest of the world. If someone says something, they're la 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 la, can't hear you. That is the conservative. The conservative has everything they want, aren't prepared to give to anyone else, and happy, joy. So that's their conservative lifestyle. Now, one thing I've never understood is the conservative who has no money and has no power and has nothing. You realise when you vote conservatism, you're voting to not change anything. So you understand that you're poor and you've got no power. If you vote conservative, it's conservation of that status quo. That means you're going to stay poor, stay powerless. Progressivism, on the other hand, is a progressive sense of policies. Did we used to give people medical treatment for free? No. Well, let's progress further than the fucking dark age money-making asshole machine. We'll offer medical treatment at a reasonable cost to society. You're poor and you're rich and you're progressive. Well, great, you'll probably give some of your money away. But if you're poor and you're progressive, well, obviously you're progressive. You want things to change. You want to progress. So you want safety nets. You want ways to get ahead through education that's not going to bankrupt you. It's just every single way. Climate. If you're conservative, you don't want to do anything about the climate change except for ruin it more. If you're progressive, you see that we have to progress towards a new way of doing things because the way we are doing things now is unsustainable. It really ain't rocket science. Anyway, that's why I'm a progressive. That's why I vote for the Australian Labor Party. I will always vote for the Australian Labor Party unless someone Hitlerifies it. I don't know. Who knows? It's a strange world, but I can't see that ever happening with our party because our party tolerates no fools. Okay, as I said, that guy Mark Latham, he was there for 2 or 3 weeks. Talking crap, gone straight away. See what we do on the left is we listen to the truth and science, and we don't bury our heads in the sand. And what they do on the right is they lie, they give false facts, they keep their heads in the sand, they la 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 until it's all gone away. And it really sucks to be a conservative. So if you're a conservative, I'm sorry. I really am. You poor miserable bastard. If you're a progressive, you know, you know the feeling. You know, when you can look at yourself in the mirror and go, yeah, yeah. See you next time.